Hey, what's up guys, Keshi HD here with another video on Oceans and Empires, and I just wanted to fill you guys in on how I've been getting on. So this server was launched on Friday and it's now Tuesday evening. I've literally had to come into the bedroom to record this because I keep getting distracted by the TV. Now I'm level 17. As you can see, I haven't really chased up my resource tiles like I did on my previous accounts. 15, 16. So, you know, kind of pushed the castle and left everything else behind at the moment. I've now got to get my dock leveled up to 17 before I can upgrade my gate and then get my castle to 18. Main things I'm looking for really is I want my heavy spearman for a bit of defense. That comes at Royal Academy level 18. And of course, where everything starts to stick up for itself is I want those bomb vessels, which is level 19. So I'm going to continue to push my castle until I've got those and then kind of fill everything else in afterwards. Trying to keep my research going as much as possible. If I just finish this off, you'll be able to see roughly how far I've got. So 23.6% on ruling, 19 on troops, nearly 19 on ships, and 15.6 on resources. So just an idea, guys. Like I said, you know, the server started Friday, it's now Tuesday, so this is like a 4 or 5 day old account. And it's been quite nice actually to take it back down to low level, what I class as low level gameplay. I've been able to get a bit more involved. I've ranked pretty well on today's trade event so far. I do always drop a few places after I go to bed and the rest of the world comes on and does a bit. Which is a point. Am I at a new city yet? Yes, we're in Sydney. There we go. So yeah, that's been quite nice. As for the server itself and like alliances, it took me literally all of about 5 minutes to realise that I was not going to start up an alliance and rule the server within a couple of days. So that did not happen. Instead, I made friends with a guy who we will call 27, just because he hasn't actually changed his name. He's still nicknamed 27 blah 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 blah. And he invited me to HEW, which he's now running. And we were for quite a while the top alliance in might, by quite a bit, and say like the top 4 or 5 alliances were all sort of at peace with each other to begin with. And then a couple of stronger guys came across, and some of these bigger Korean guilds have like gained a lot of might. CB has jumped massively in the last 2 days. QAA is another Korean one, and IHD is Korean. PTK is Korean. So it's a very, very Korean dominated server. But you know, it doesn't really bother me, to be honest. I've never bothered about race or country or nationality. You know, just bloody where you're born, innit? So yeah, I mean, things have been very, very active. I wasn't expecting money to make a big difference, but I've seen some of the guys that have paid. I was speaking to one guy who managed to hit level 26 within the first day, and he'd actually spent the equivalent of 800 British pounds on his account to get it to that level, and that made a big difference. For the first day or two he was literally dominating, and then I've seen there's a player come through. From what I was told, they brought through quite an old and quite high level account, so I'm going to read a bit more into that and whether or not you can move accounts that are higher than level 6 so that I can let you guys know. And from what I was told, it would cost quite a bit of money, so I'm going to find that out, and that's going to be discussed at some point in the very near future. Let's get some more research going. I'm just aimlessly trying to fill in the holes on my research, to be honest. So yes, I'm going to look at that because the player that's come through, I've got 2 replays to show you guys where they've literally dominated. I can't do it now because the recording will cut out if I show a replay. That's the only downside to recording on my phone, unfortunately. And yeah, so in the next video I'm going to show you those 2 recordings because I'll do it through the computer, and we can analyze how much of a big difference the money spending side of the game has had. And until then, guys, I'm literally going to be trying to focus on these daily events. So like I said, I've managed to get 25 so far on here, and if you look at the ranking and the rewards, that's going to give me a nice 5,500 gold. But if you go into total ranking, which is what you'll get for the weekly awards, now I don't know when these got so big, but if I stay at 25 as an average, I get 20k gold at the end of the week. And first place is 200,000 gold. Nice. 100 hours of research speed up. Basically crazy. If you win that every week, you will be badass. Other than that, guys, it's been quite nice. There's actually been a few times where I've been unshielded, which, as you guys all know from listening to me moan, in server 1 is like impossible. It just does not happen. You unshield for like 2 seconds and that's it, you've had it. So anyway, I'm not going to ramble on for too long, guys. I wanted to show you where I was at and what I was aiming for next. I'm going to go around and do a bit of hunting tomorrow once the trading event has finished. And it'll be Thursday for my next video. So that's when I will show you the battle reports I wanted to show you. And trust me, some of them are sick. We actually set a trap account. And this player just dominated it without even having a full fleet. So yeah, look forward to that, guys. For anyone in server 28, let me know how you're getting on, whether you think there's anything I could do a bit better, or if there's any questions you've got on what you could do differently. And until Thursday, guys, happy hunting.